Hello, my name is Lisa and I'm the artist behind White House Art. And for today's tutorial, my son Xavier and I are going to be walking you through how to paint a few ladybugs using watercolors. I'm going to walk you through each step, so not to worry if you're new to watercolors, I'm going to make it really easy for you. So to start things off, you're going to want to have something that will help you draw a perfect circle, unless you're really good at drawing circles, and then you can just do it freehand. Xavier has the lid of a jar, so he's going to use that to draw his circles on his page. You're going to want to make your circle a little bit in so that you have room for the legs and the head. So we'll start by drawing one in the top left-hand corner. And you don't want to draw too dark if you can. And then we're going to draw one down below. So see if you can draw that one a little bit lighter next time, okay, Xavier? All right. And then we're going to draw one more up here. And make sure it's in a little bit to have room for the legs and head. And it doesn't have to be perfect. They can be spaced a little bit different than mine. But approximately like this. And then you're going to pick the colors you want for your ladybugs. Now you can do your ladybugs in red if you like, or you can get a little bit creative and do them in different colors, pink, greens, blues. But each ladybug is going to be its own color, so we're not going to mix a bunch of different colors in one. So we'll start by taking a brush. Oh, Xavier doesn't have a brush. We're going to start by taking our brush, getting it wet in your water, and then you're going to want to fill in your ladybug with clear water. And you're going to want to have a good amount of water, but not so much that your paper is bubbling with water. It should just look shiny when you look at it from the side. So take your time filling in all the spaces of the ladybug circle. All right. So then with watercolor, it's important to wet your colors first. So Xavier and I have already wet our watercolor trays, so that helps. So you're gonna take some of your watercolor, and this time I'm gonna do red for my first one. We'll make the first one very traditional. So we're just gonna drop the red in, like so, and stay in the lines. And if you go outside the lines a bit, that's okay too. You want to cover up your pencil lines with color. And you just keep dropping color in. And the more that you rub your paintbrush in your watercolors, the darker the red is going to get. So my red is really dark because I rubbed it around in my color for a while. And then what you can do is take another color and add it in. And you want to pick a color that's sort of complementary. So I'm picking pink. So I'm going to drop in a little bit of pink. You can make it all red if you want, but I'm going to add a little bit of pink in my ladybug so that it's more than one color, but not opposite colors. So you don't want to go throw in a green because then it'll turn all brown. So then you want to wash your brush out really good. And then what we're going to do is do our next ladybug. We'll do the middle one because if we did this one first, then we'd smush our hand through it. So we'll do this middle one down here next. So same thing, we stay in the lines. So take your time staying in the lines, Xavier. And you want to make sure you cover up every spot, just like the last one. So if you go outside of the lines a little bit and you want to fix it, you can use a paper towel to do that. Just careful not to touch your other one. All right, so this ladybug, I'm gonna make this ladybug blue. I think that'd be kind of fun. So I'm gonna take my blue and just drop it in, just like so. And you see, because it's all wet first, the blue just goes kind of crazy. Just like so, following the edges like before. I'm trying to cover up some of those pencil lines. And just like the last one, I'm going to add 2 colors of blue in this one so that it's a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to use a little bit of this teal colored blue right in the center. This ladybug is teal and blue. It's so cute. How's that one going for you, Xavier? Do you want to add a second color?
I could.
Okay. Maybe some green would look nice in there. Throwing a little bit of green in mine.
Green?
Mm-hmm. And just drop it in. Yeah, and let it do its thing. It'll move around.
And if you go too close to the edges, it might go out a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, so last but not least, we're gonna do the one in the right-hand corner. So we're gonna fill it in with water first. All right, so once you've filled that in, what color do you think you'll make this one?
I might make it, I could make it brown or black.
If you make it black, then your spots aren't gonna show up. So I think I'm gonna make mine green and yellow. So I'm gonna use this bright green right here.
I'll use orange and maybe a little bit.
Orange and red look excellent together. So I'm gonna throw in a little bit of yellow, because when you mix yellow and green, they look nice together.
My orange is pretty.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna drop in some yellow right here. And then once you're done adding in your color, all you're gonna do is let all your ladybugs dry before you go in adding the legs and the spot. And some of this one, I feel like I want it a little bit darker, so I'm just coming back and adding a bit more blue, but you wanna keep them relatively light. So we'll let Xavier finish up here, and then we're gonna let them dry completely, and when we come back, I'll show you the next steps. All right, so now that our ladybugs have had a chance to dry, we can go ahead and add some of the features that are common with ladybugs, like their spots, their antennas, and their legs. So first things first, we are going to outline all the spots we're gonna color in. So we'll start with the head. So I'm gonna make this head in the top right corner, and watch what I do first, okay, Xavier? So I'm gonna draw a line like this, and then a half moon shape for the head, and try and get it as smooth as you can. So try that. That's right. Then we're gonna draw two little antennae coming out of it with dots on the end. Then we're gonna draw little legs. You can just kind of draw them wherever you like. Yeah, and then we're gonna have a line that goes perfectly straight down the center. Yeah, and then it'll form a triangle at the bottom, and we'll fill that in. And then we're gonna draw some spots on them. So you can choose how many spots yours have, but I'm gonna draw 4 spots, I think, on this one. And you try and have them matching as best you can. And just try and make them as round as you can. And then you color everything in. So following that same pattern, we're gonna do all of the ladybugs. And don't worry if you get a little bit behind me, Xavier, because I've been doing this a long time and I sometimes color really fast. But take your time, make it look good, and have fun with it. 6 little legs, line down the middle, triangle meeting with the line. And each one I'm going to do a little bit different. So this one I might have a few more spots. And Xavier, you can go ahead and do your other ones as well. And just follow the same way, but have your heads going all different ways, because I think that's kind of fun if they look like they're crawling all over the page. So I'm going to flip this one over and actually have it going this way. So you can have yours going whichever way you like, okay? All right, so those guys are all done. I'm gonna let you finish up, Xavier, and then we're all done for today. I hope you had fun painting with me. Be sure to hit subscribe if you want to see other videos just like this one, and please hit the like button if you enjoyed painting along with us today.